Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today we're gonna be doing what should be the last mission of Jarilo, and moving on to the next world. So we just have to go tell Natasha about what all happened.
Oleg! Hope you didn't have to wait too long.
Oh, it's them.
You kids move fast. By the look on your faces, I assume you come bearing good news?
Storm's over. Kokoli is dead.
You bet. You might not believe this, but we summoned up all our strength and then...
Say it, March.
Maybe he should do the talking. I'm no good at serious stuff. I'll probably say something I'll regret.
Do you feel like recounting the story, Dan?
The Supreme Guardian sacrificed herself to seal the Stutteron. We were there at the fight. We witnessed everything.
Sacrificed herself, huh? Sure, yeah, that's the whole story.
Let's go, March.
In order to save Belobog, she... I see.
So the massive tremors we felt earlier were a result of the battle, right?
Yeah, it was her getting the shit kicked out of her by a giant robot.
Through patting yourself on the back?
Thank you. I can't even imagine what you've been through up there. I'm just glad everything turned out all right. What about Zila?
Don't worry, she's all right. It took a big toll on Branya, so Zila took her over to the guards.
Good. I'm so glad you're all okay.
Now that Kokolia's no more, I guess our Silvermane girl is about to become the next Supreme Guardian.
Oh, holy shit, his mouth moves now.
She
Let's
sees
go.
things through and doesn't go back on her word. The underworld will thrive again under her watch.
Oh, we brought you a message from Branya. The blockade will soon be lifted. The people of the underworld will breathe freely.
Breathe freely. That's been our wish all along. March, Donhung, and you, can I ask for your help again? I want to get this news out to everyone. It'll lift their spirits and bring them hope.
You got it.
Thank you. Choose whoever you like. Wildfire will take care of the rest.
We've gotten to know a lot of underworlders. Who do you think we should start with?
Hook. Yeah.
Roger that. You can leave the rest to us. If everything goes smoothly, this should be Wildfire's final mission.
Nice.
Those kids better not have taken advantage of the chaos to go on an expedition.
Go to
Doug always talk
Rivet
about
Town.
wanting to go on a Rivet Town adventure.
Oh no.
This could be bad.
Oh god, we gotta go to Rivet Town. Which exit is that again? That one? No. That one. Gotcha. Well, let's go find the kid. Treasure chest. What do you sell? Want to buy something about an eating championship? We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. And
I see
then
Gertie. But who's that lying on the ground? Quick, let's head over.
Oh my, this doesn't look good. Can you hear me? Are you okay?
He's still breathing. Try not to panic on Gertie.
Is everything okay? Wait, isn't that Peak? Don't tell me he fell asleep in the middle of the road again.
Oh, it's you three. Back in the underworld so soon? Word must have gotten out that I was renovating the hotel today. Being the kind-hearted young man that he is, Pete came straight over and offered to help. There we were, hard at work, when all of a sudden the hotel started shaking. I got everyone outside as fast as I could, but I think Pete was hit by a ceiling tile.
I don't think that's necessary. Look, he's awake.
Peek, are you awake? Oh, thank goodness you're all right. Easy now. Take your time.
Oh, my back. Oh, I was having such a great nap. How did I...
Are you okay, bro? Let me take you to Natasha's clinic.
Hey, look where he was lying. What is that?
It's an old photo. I thought I lost this ages ago. How did it get...
Aunt Gertie, isn't that you in the photo? And old Goethe, too. You look so young.
Don't I know it? My distant cousin had only just taken over the family business at the time. He wrote me a letter inviting me to head up and take a look. It's been nearly 20 years already.
Dang.
I remember chatting in the hotel lobby and drinking tea. I wonder if we'll ever get another chance to do that.
You know, we've got some good news for you, haven't we?
Everybody can go above ground now.
Bronya,
Ain't that good?
I can't believe my ears. I don't know what to say. Turns out things aren't always lost forever. It feels like better days are finally on the horizon. Thank you all so much for coming to tell me the good news. I haven't felt like this in a long time. We'll get plenty of guests staying at the hotel again once the passageway is open. But there's no way I'm letting them set eyes on this old place looking like this. Oh, and we're gonna need to expand the menu. Oh dear. Action stations!
Action stations? Already? My head.
Please, let Dr. Natasha know not to worry. We're all okay. You three will have to come and stay again once the hotel is fully renovated.
You got it. But that was not the person I needed to talk to. We need to go find Hook. Oh, she's all the way up at the orphanage? Yep. Okay.
48, 49, 50. Ready or not, here I
They're
go.
playing hide and seek in the monster-infested ghost town.
Quick, let's go see.
Julian?
You ran all the way out here just to play hide and seek? It's too dangerous.
Miss March, didn't you go back to the surface?
Since when did I become Miss March? And where's Hook and the others? Come on, call them over.
We just started playing. Can't we finish this round first?
We had lollipops
Great
that give
idea.
themselves up in no
Shame
time.
we don't have any.
Well, we better go and find them.
Actually, I sort of want to go play on the swings for a while. I'll leave the seeking to you guys.
Oh, find the hiding moles. Are they just... Oh.
Aha! Gotcha!
Huh? Grown-ups? Where's Julian? So he is a scaredy cat. I knew he'd get someone else to talk to me.
Well, that explains sort of why I planned
Us
this
and
things for a
Aunt
while.
Natasha. If she had found you, you'd be in big trouble already.
I guess so. Anyway, I'm gonna go find Julian.
Alright, that's one. Now where's Hook? Well, it says... Where'd the hook hiding? Hook. The area says they shouldn't have gone past the orphanage, right? Lena's there. Unless Hook's like down. No, because that's telling me to go back up. Where's the hook gone though? Oh, there she is. Hook.
Got you again.
Huh? What the heck are you guys doing here? Oh, wait till I get my hands on Julian, that traitor. Where's his integrity?
What about your integrity, huh? You brought the other kids out here to Rivet Town, didn't you?
I did not. The moles hold a vote on all our expedition destinations.
And how did that vote turn out?
Oh, you snitch! You'll regret it. I'm warning you.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, that's enough of that. Let's go and find Julian.
Instead of a domestic terrorist child, we have a mafia child. Oh.
Celebrate while you can. Hide and seek is best at 5, you know. Anyway, enough about hide and seek. You came all this way to tell the moles something, so spit it out.
Do you want to do the honors?
These kids don't even know what the sun looks like, do they?
Uh-huh. What's wrong? Why aren't you saying anything?
Hook. Julian. Hey! Wipe your tears, Julian! You're second in command. No crying in front of grown-ups. You three, listen up. Starting from today, you are the mole's #1 rivals.
Oh.
Rivals? Why the heck are we rivals now? What are you talking about?
Hook and Julian always wanted to defeat the villains on the surface and take back our homeland. But it sounds like you grown-ups just stole their thunder, so... You think we're gonna accept defeat just like that? One day, the moles will be the heroes of the underworld and the overworld. Then everyone will sit and...
Sit up and take notice, right?
Yeah! Sit up and take notice! I would have figured it out myself. I didn't need you to remind me.
So that's why you were so silent. If you want to be as awesome as us, you better start training every day.
And start listening to Natasha.
Training every day? Listening to the old witch? Will that really make us as awesome as you guys?
Yep.
In that case, deal! Julian, Alina, let's run back to the town. Training starts today. Yes, boss. Understood. Alina, I can give you a piggyback if you can't make it.
Oh, no message. Well, sealing of the star is complete. Spatial distortion is deteriorating. We should be back soon. Don't rush. The express will be here when you're ready to leave. Just pump on. What is roll 6? The existing fragmentum is too deeply rooted. Ecology of the planet's been impacted. Is there anything else we can do? The fate of the world should be handed back to its inhabitants. Mankind has always struggled against austere conditions and has always managed to survive. Now the eternal freeze is gone, the fragment has lost its momentum to expand. Will be revitalized. High frequency spatial energy surge in the north of Jarilo. Something about the Stellaron. Energy is not related to the Stellaron, it's only an echo left behind after spatial distortions fade. Space and time will become radically altered. Oh! You're in the mood. Okay.
Oh, Mr. Yang put it nicely, but the reality is this. We sealed the Stellaron, but that's not gonna solve the problems on this planet.
Okay, but March, we stopped the problems from getting
Tell everyone the good
exponentially worse?
That's the cruelty of a Stellaron. Still, compared with some of the other planets we visited, at least this one has hope.
So, should we tell everyone the deal?
We should tell Bronya when the time's right. Let's not dampen the spirit just yet.
Echo of War. Revisit. Yeah. So now we can... Destruction's beginning, end of the eternal freeze. Very good. And they're open daily. Nice. So let's jump back to Herda, because every character on my team except Natasha needs shit from the Destruction Boy and Memory Bubble. Bubbles are floating in the air with a colorful glow gliding on their surface. For some reason, they form an image that seems to carry profound meaning. A female voice that sounds similar to Herda's, but was anonymously unable to communicate. You approach the bubble and experience a chilly sensation that gently pierces through your skin, flesh, and bones, then goes down deeper. In your view is a stretch of sickly, unruly, and unattractive red mud. Some part of it is even squirming. It occurs to you that this is a group of claymen with big heads and short legs. They are the true rulers of the planet of Calcis. This place seems to be the Royal Council Chamber of the Claymen. You've forgotten why you are attending the meeting, but you know it is a golden opportunity to pry out the precious minerals from the bellies of the Claymen. The meeting room reverberates with muffled gobbling noises. It sounds like the whines of despair made by a person drowning in a swamp as mud slowly blocks off their airways. This is the Clayman race's language, but you can't understand a word of it. You have yet to implant a synesthesia beacon. The meeting is boring you to tears. On Callus, anyone can speak their mind. The interpreter relays to you. The Clay Queen gazes at you, and you wonder where the Queen's eyes are. The synesthesia interpreter says, "This mission rests upon our shoulders. Together we will defend Calcis from the calamity that is the wet season." The Clay King is overcome with emotion. Meanwhile, you stare out the window, racking your brains as you ponder what kind of texture the meat of clay sheep would have. By the stars, you can't take it anymore. Listening to the prattling of the talent motivation department's top brass would be more interesting than this muck. Can't resist the urge to roll your eyes, but suddenly the king is staring directly at you. Thankfully, the king just wants to invite you, a rare earth management consultant from the IPC, to speak on the stage. Problem? You're just an outsider. What could you possibly know about the future of Calcis? Got it. Roll your dry eyeballs slyly and swiftly, and then flash the king a staring yet dazzling smile. You take to the stage and release an unending waterfall of sounds in what you imagine their language to be. The crowd of Claymen cry as they hear you speak. You worry they might dissolve in a puddle of their own tears. You laugh and shrug towards the interpreter as you say this planet doesn't have a shred of hope because the Claymen won't make it past the wet season. He says that there's so much hope for Calcis. The interpreter says as he nervously sweats, "This is a common language, universalism, you understand. By joining the IPC and being united, there will be no communication barriers." Neat. So they're just little story blurbs scattered around Herta. There it is. Destruction's beginning. Level 38 refight. But we get that. Challenge. We actually have the perfect setup. Let's go. Calamity Tear. Fallen Forge. Jeez, going after the healer. Kinda rude.
Pretty good crowd today.
Oh no, we don't have ice.
Keep up. My tempo.
Right.
You're in
Blast.
bad shape.
Void Fission. Oh, that hand's been buffed.
Lance at the ready. Defend the weak.
So let's hit the taunt. Oh, that hand does group damage. That one should only come from me. Yeah, there we go.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
This song's just for you.
Zap him.
Turn up the volume.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
More break damage. Oh, both hands are buffed.
I'm on guard.
Boom. Good. Fallen Stars, is it? Yeah.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Boosh. Let's see if we can get a break. Right here. So yeah, the stream is a bit early. I know I
Don't listen.
just posted schedules on my YouTube, but yeah, stuff. Life is just being funny, you know. I finally set a schedule that's been good for the past little bit, and then all of a sudden, the shit just keeps happening when I scheduled, and it's getting annoying. Because I'm just trying to stream, and things keep happening at what used to be a free time, but now everybody needs something at 7:30 at night.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
That should kill that hand. No, not quite. There we go.
Savor the vigor of it.
Boosh. Blast. Void Vision. Zap him.
The volume.
Tough cuts.
Just in time. Just
Let's get everybody healed up.
Think nothing of it.
Boom.
Nice teamwork.
There we
Step
go.
aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Damage.
You're in bad shape.
And can we take them both out with this?
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward.
Because they'll hit both. No, not quite.
Clemency, never.
Kill. There we go. Hello, Jennifer. How are you doing today? We are just grinding up some stuff to get the bonus abilities for some of my characters. And then we're moving on to, I guess it's technically the third planet?
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking ties now.
Which from what I've seen, it looks like it's Chinese inspired. Which looks pretty cool.
This song's just for
Oh,
you.
big damage.
Turn up the volume.
Big damage.
Life and death. Reveal this
How many rewards do we get per defeating this dude? Streaming on PC? Yes, I'm streaming on PC.
Ready to lose
PC. Whoa.
Fight it or
I didn't even
run.
do the alt spam.
My music. Conquer us all.
Oh. Phase 2. Pending doom. Yeah, let's get Natasha
Just in time.
to
Just
do a
a
little
little
heal.
something. Think nothing of it.
There we go.
Lance at the ready.
Blast.
Clemency,
What is it? I
never heard
think it's 3060. I think is my graphics card. 3060, 3070. It's high end, but it's not like the top of the line.
Nap time.
Buff up. Breakdown Tierney. Okay. Ugh.
All better now?
Pretty good.
Trigger the
craft
ultra
back.
heal, or the auto heal on ultra. Yeah, just keep trying to get the shock serval.
aside. I have no interest in stoking.
Break that one.
The truth of life and death. Revealed in
Kill
this
that one.
is
Hopefully,
contemplation.
damn. No.
I'm on guard. To the finish! Lance ablaze. Flaming lance.
Alt.
Forward!
Oh, just barely not gonna be able to break it. Dang. I used to play Genshin. I don't stream it though, and I actually don't play it anymore. I just got. I wouldn't say sick if it's the wrong word. It just kind of got tedious to me because there's a lot
See? Never heard.
in Honkai that's just so much more user friendly in my opinion than in Genshin. Like having all the skill upgrade materials available daily is just such a huge bonus compared to Genshin, where you have to look through your character and go like, okay, well the materials I need for Baidu's basic attack are only available on Thursday and Sunday and all that crap. It just Genshin got so tedious to upgrade my characters and I just kind of gave up on it.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Prison. Where is Natasha in the move order? God. And she's imprisoned. Crap. So
Keep up. My tempo. Fight it or rock with it.
it's just alt spam
My
here
music.
because of that.
Conquer us all.
If the core does any kind of damaging tech, Dan's just going down.
Revealed in an instant.
No. Core.
Sanctuary. It's but a vision.
Yeah, Star Rail is actually pretty good in my opinion. I also do like turn-based more than action RPGs. But this is a really good turn-based in my opinion. No, it's going for the Catalysm.
Naughty children, don't savor the vigor.
Like, oh, I went for the ultimate. Oh shit. I forgot to use the heal. Dan's down, minimum, and serval.
Just in time. Think nothing of it.
Nice teamwork.
Damn. Yeah, this isn't gonna go well.
You're in bad shape.
I'm on guard.
Okay. We get the break. That should stop impending doom, right? No. I've been streaming on and off for a couple months. I just don't... I'm just, like, in college and stuff, so I have to take massive breaks, and it really screws up my growth, because I'll have to take a break to, like, for like a month and a half to study for my finals and do all my finals, and it just kills... Well, Twitch is never really good for getting recommended, but it like kills the VOD archive channel on YouTube's growth, because YouTube just goes like, ooh, he's not uploading, why should we recommend his stuff? So it's just been, yeah, the channel doesn't grow that fast just because of that stuff, which is okay. I'm not doing this to be like stupid famous or anything. I'm just trying to have a little fun playing games I like. Boom, there we go. How many cores do I get? Just one. Oh. Okay. Go for character. Relics traces. Reduces all in. That won't work on you. Lowers. Alright, half of them require Cocolia and half don't. I keep thinking March is in my party. That's actually pretty decent. Where's the supply zone calyx? This is the supply zone, isn't it? Yeah. So it's just that one back there. Okay. Heal up, grab some. Do I need to heal? Might have enough. Do I have enough? Or would that be inventory? Inventory. I only have 10. That is not enough to just buy preservation upgrades from the store. Dang it. So, one round, level 2. Quantum types, don't even have a quantum character, let alone one that's leveled. Probably should have switched my Trailblazer back to Destruction for this.
Nap time.
Not a scratch.
Probably make this go a whole lot faster. Down.
To the finish.
Oop. It doesn't do too much. Bring your health down a bit.
pretty good crowd today.
Serval's break should kill him.
You're in bad shape.
This will. There we go. Go, preservation. Requirements, characters, traces. Fight that. Go, attack increase. Burning Ember. That's actually not too important of an upgrade. What is my guide want? Find Aether. Guide. Thing. That too. Excellent. Story mission. We need to go back to Natasha.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Natasha's clinic. Howdy. Hope all your exploration will make progress, Supa, and your journey will be free of pain. Of course, even if you get injured by accident, no need to panic, just leave it to the doctor. We're back.
Oh, is everyone alright? Thanks for your help.
Maybe next time we can send a group notification.
Sometimes face-to-face communication is more meaningful, don't you think? Now we just have to wait for the official news. I hope Bronya doesn't keep us too long.
Yeah, hopefully.
Do you think Svarog and Clara felt the effects of our battle with the Guardian?
I think they'll be fine. Plus, Svarog's devotion to Clara is even greater than his hostility to Wildfire.
Oh, we gotta go check in.
If you're worried, you could look for them over at the robot settlement.
I want to start streaming, but I really like to be a VTuber, so honestly, I feel the exact same way, but I would recommend just starting streaming first, because that would help you build up an audience. And you know, like if you suddenly like go viral, you just have even more money to put towards the VTuber avatar, right? Like if I suddenly gain like 50k subscribers and got videos that did like 10 million views, I could afford a kick-ass VTuber avatar. You know? Where am I going? Robot settlement. There we go. What's up, little dude?
For friends of Clara.
Sure are. Hey, Perkins.
How did you know that was Perkins?
Because Perkins is the one that does the garden of the door.
Thank you for rescuing Clara.
No problem, little dude.
Looks like Perkins picked up a stammer.
Its language module must have malfunctioned. Can you take us to Clara?
Outsiders are friends of Clara. Follow me.
You got it, little dude. Oh, there's actually people in the robot zone now. Just like, I don't know, I just think streaming first, even if you don't have the VTuber model, is better because it gets you used to like the streaming software and all that, and talking to people and talking when nobody's there and all that. So you're not just relying on being an anime character to get all the attention, you know?
Oh, it's the variables.
Hey, Clara. Another nickname for the collection.
There was a huge shaking just now coming up through the ground. Mr. Svarog said it must have been...
The giant robot?
Recalculating. Conclusion.
Giant robot, yeah.
97.66% probability.
Any other secret weapons you'd like to tell us about?
The engine of creation was an immense construction machine created by the architects. It was not built to fight.
Well, whatever. We won. Thanks to that giant robot, we were finally able to take care of the Stellaron. And Bronya made a promise. The underworld and the overworld will soon be reunited. Which means that you, Svarog, you won't have to worry about preserving the underworld for the time being.
So what's the protection robot gonna do now?
Thank you so much. I wasn't sure you guys would be able to do it, but now, Mr. Svara, what do you say? You guys said you were travelers from other worlds, right? I want to be just like you. One day, I'm gonna go traveling to faraway places and make new friends.
Oh.
Calculation result. Update. Mission number 0001. Preserve the underworld. Complete.
So what's Svara gonna do now? What? March, are you seeing this? This android can actually send messages. Taste. It's not even cropped. It's a black square. Get a PNG, Branya. Branya, get a PNG. Good. Swimming guards. Cable car station. Reopening ceremony. We'll be there. See you there then. Oh, Branya, please. I am begging you. Get something with transparency, Branya. Please.
Our Branya, quick as a flash.
Streets of Buzz.
She certainly moves a lot faster than some people I know.
If you haven't got anything nice to say right now, zip it.
Teleport. Also, like, another thing I prefer over in Honkai over Genshin is the fact that March and Dan join you on the they're like consistent party members. Because the one thing I hated in Genshin was how the only people that came with you between countries was Paimon. Like, you'd spend chapters and it'd just be like, here's Amber. Oh, you're in Liwa? Amber's gone now. Here's Beidou. Oh, you're in Inazuma? Beidou's gone now. Here's, oh, what was his name? I actually can't remember the name of any character from Inazuma off the top of my head. Crap. But, like, you'd spend... Oh, the Ayaka? Ayaka sounds right. You'd spend all this time building interactions with Ayaka, and then you're off to Nahida's country, and all the Inazuma characters are just vanished into the aether. So it's actually nice to have permanent party members in this game that are continuously relevant to the story.
Reopening the passageway means rediscovering old ways of living. Return to normality. Survival is no longer the top of the agenda. But for the children who were born into this era, who grew up in this isolation, this will be a new life altogether. Once you've tasted freedom, it's difficult to accept a life of separation and isolation. Those of us whose childhoods were marred by tragedy, we must strive to do better for the next generation. I'm sorry. Here I am talking your ear off again. This is a day to remember. We should welcome it with smiles. If you have time, talk to the folks here. Every one of them will tell you about their excitement. And when you're ready, let's go home.
You got in touch. Where's Hook? Is Hooker somewhere around here? Oh, another treasure chest. Let's go. Some more shields. Nice. We're in the double digits now, baby. Let's go. No Hook, eh? Well, take those. and we get to head up.
Finally, I can get back to supervising the cable cars. I thought I'd spend the rest of my life in those mines. Ah, it's you, the liberators of the underworld. You're the first passengers we've had since being sealed off. It'll be my honor to get you to the surface in one piece.
Does this thing have a good safety record?
In all my 20 years on the job, there were only ever, anyway, none of them were serious.
Oh, good. Have you done maintenance in the like 20 years since the underworld got shut down?
Brothers, sisters, ladies,
Oh, jeez.
boys and girls of all ages, gather round. The cable car passenger service is about to restart.
Oh, that's a nice illustration. Fuck.
That's not a ceiling, Hook. That's the sky.
So this is the overworld? The air here smells different.
Less rust and geomarrow particles floating around. Take a deep breath, children. This is what freedom tastes like. I never thought I'd live to see the administrative district again. All those years. We've been through a lot, Natasha.
You're right, Oleg. It's funny. The moment I boarded the cable car, my mind was filled with everything I wanted to do on the surface. But now, I just want to sit down, zone out, and watch the people coming and going. And let the day just pass me by.
Enjoy the peace and quiet, Natasha. We earned it.
Nice.
It's Japard! Is he here to meet us?
He's still on duty. He must have recovered quickly.
Let's go.
Welcome
Sup,
back
dude?
to the administrative district, Trailblazers.
Are we still on fugitives?
Trailblazers. First time anyone's called us that on this planet.
The architects think it's only right that we should address you properly. Outsiders is hardly fitting anymore. Please allow me to apologize again for what happened in the restricted zone. You were only trying to help. I should have trusted Serval's judgment.
You were just doing your job.
Thanks for understanding. Lady Bronya's inaugural address will begin soon. She asked me to pass on her invitation to you.
Uh-huh. That's sooner than I expected. Is she well enough to...
Not really. But Lady Bronya insisted on delivering the speech as soon as possible. She wants the people to understand what happened. The address will be held at Everwinter Monument. I hope the three of you can find time to attend.
You got it, dude. Let's go see what's going on. This way. Is it just gonna be Bronya, or is Sela gonna have a bit too?
Is the address starting soon?
Looks like it. Bronya hasn't arrived yet, though. Let's...
Please wait. Rest.
Guards, formation!
Whoa, this must be it.
Citizens of Belobog, I kindly ask for your attention. Lady Bronya Rand's inaugural address will begin shortly. Please...
People of Belobog, hear me. Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us this opportunity. She dispelled an evil that cost us 700 years of suffering. And in the process, she paid the ultimate price. The sacrifice of Kokolia Rand ushers in a new chapter. The blizzard beyond the walls will die away.
You know, I honestly wonder what, like, Wealth and Himiko's reaction to Bronya would be. Because from what I've heard online, they're characters from Honkai 3rd. And Bronya and Sela are, like same name, same. They're like Sid in Final Fantasy apparently, where they just keep showing up in the Honkai games. But Welt and Himiko are actually the exact same characters they were in third.
In her last moments, the Supreme Guardian told me her greatest regret. The order to seal off the underworld from the overworld. With the passage of time, she gradually came to realize the consequences of that decision. Although tortured with guilt, she could not undo the damage. In her final moments, she wanted us to mark the Stellaron's end by reuniting Belobog. Overworlders and Underworlders must embrace the dawn of a new age. Together, people of
I mean, that's not like a lie,
dare
but
not
it's
ask for your forgiveness.
it's definitely not the truth.
Now know the reality of your decade of suffering. But I want us to work together. We know that without your perseverance and hard work, Belobog will not recover its former glory. And the seed of civilization will not be preserved. And on that note, I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to a few guests of the city. Most of you were not aware of their arrival. But it is thanks to them that our world now flourishes with hope. They made me realize that while we remain focused on preserving the ground beneath our feet, we should not forget to look up into the sky. I firmly believe that with the determination of everyone,
Oh, there's Seal.
our world, the world the Trailblazers call Jarilo 6, will no longer be alone among the stars. But before we accomplish that goal, I humbly
So where's that rat Sampo scampered off to? He's like the only main Jarilo character that hasn't shown up in the ending.
my oath.
Sampo's just vanished. Honestly, good.
Branya, we're back.
March, Donhung, and you. It's wonderful you made it to the address. Sorry, I know the invitation was very last minute, but I needed to get the news out as soon as possible. The longer people waited, the more rumors started to swirl. The situation risked spinning out of control.
Are you fully recovered?
Yes, I'm fine now, don't worry.
Right?
My mother, she tried to force the voice of the Stellaron into my head. It was a terrible feeling. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
That was some speech, Branya. If I had to talk like that in front of a huge crowd, I'd be shaking head to toe.
It was all just a bunch of palatable lies. I hope you never have a similar experience, March.
I mean, they weren't technically lies. That part was real. Like, Cocolia believed all that stuff. She was just crazy and being led astray by the Doomsday Orb.
Don Hung, wanna talk about Mr. Yang's findings?
Allow me to explain.
Which means the Fragmentum has already taken root by this point. Even though the Stellaron is sealed, we won't be able to reverse the damage immediately.
I haven't in a while, but I used to. Sorry, we can't promise we get rid of that.
No need for apologies. You've gone out of your way to save this world. You nearly lost your life. I have no right to ask for more. Besides, I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belobog is in the hands of its own people.
The Astrolux. we can do everything we can to help you.
In that case, as a leader, I must give you a promise of the same weight. We will hold out with everything we have until the day you Trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700 years, the children of Jarilo 6 will look up to the sky with hope in their
Watching
hearts.
Death Note. I've heard a lot of good things about Death Note, but I've never actually sat down and watched it myself. I did watch the live action Netflix movie with one of my friends, and that was, oh, I love live action anime adaptations for all the wrong reasons, especially watching them with somebody who knows the anime. I still think my favorite was which one? Full Metal Alchemist. The Full Metal Alchemist live action was great to watch with my friend, because my friend is a massive Full Metal fan, and there's so much wrong with that live action that even I was questioning what was going on and like what decisions were being made. Like, I was able to notice they removed characters for no reasons, and he was losing his mind about how they were mashing the story arcs together.
Worth celebrating, I'd say.
2.5? What? That run of the mill, huh?
My scoring criteria are different from yours.
Anyway, we should be asking you. Any thoughts you want to share?
What will the next one be like?
I'm sure. Anyway, don't worry about the future. Live in the moment. Let's go for one more round in the administrative district. I want to take more photos.
You gotta march. New feature, planar ornaments. Provide the wearer with special stats. Okay. Yeah, these things. Herta's space station, planar sphere. Can offer multiple special stats. Oh, and we got them through the simulated universe. Got it. Lightning damage boost, effect res. Oh, that's useless on. That's servals. Oh, chain. Yeah, it's a set. Might as well give them both to Serval. She's our lightning character. Nope. Head on out.
Maya said she's willing to wait 700 years for us. Huh. Don Hung, how long can humans live for?
Forever. But in that scenario, they can't be considered human anymore.
Thank you for that very foreboding statement, Dan.
Here we are, Everwinter Monument. Photo time! Oh, Payla and Hook are here too. Let's make sure we get them in the background.
Good idea. Oh, we actually have to take the photo? Okay. There you go. Yeah, sure. Sam. What's up, Bella?
Oh, so much ice! But it's warm here. Aren't you overworlders worried it'll melt?
Not at all. It may look like ice, but it's actually a monument carved out of geomeral crystal.
Ah, Geomarrow! It's a shame Daddy isn't here. He'd find a buyer for it and sell it for big bucks.
How do I explain? This particular piece of geomarrow is definitely not for sale.
Love Hook.
A photo? What's that? Hook wants to see it!
I'm
must remind you that taking photos of others without gaining their permission violates Belobog Public Security Ordinance number... Wait, that's a nice picture, and it's crystal clear.
Wow, photos are awesome. Can Hook have it? You like it? It's yours. A farewell gift from us. Okay, where to next?
Serval, apparently.
Serval since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
And then we've seen Gepard, we've seen Branya, we've seen Clara. It would literally just be hunting down that rat Sampo, wouldn't it? Oh, Clara's here.
It's you three. Come on in. I was just talking to Clara about you.
How have you been, big brother? Miss Serval's workshop is amazing. There are all kinds of things. I like it here a lot.
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Meanwhile, the architect's children are still calling me auntie and making me feel old.
Looking to hire assistants?
We're here to take a photo, remember?
Yeah, I know, but Clara would work well here. She's been repairing robots since she was like a toddler.
Fan meetups. Anyway, for you guys, I do autographs for free.
Photo. Oh, I remember. When I was little, Mr. Svarog took a photo for me.
Over here, Clara. Want to learn some cool poses? Wow, that's pretty great. I wish the photographers at my shows had your skills.
Huh? Am I really that short? I thought...
Don't worry. If you eat like Don Hung, you'll be as tall as him one day.
I'll let that slip.
Here, keep it. A little farewell gift from the Astral Express.
Huh? You're leaving so soon? I understand. Well, this photo will always be close to my heart. I'll make a copy for you too, Clara.
Thanks, Miss Serval. Big brother, March, Danhung. Thanks for taking care of me. Safe travels. If you have time, please come back and visit me and Mr. Svarog.
You got it. And we'll be back pretty soon. They did just announce they're adding expansions to Belobog.
And photo taking to last me a while. Time to head back to the Goethe Hotel for a good night's sleep.
We can sleep when we're back on the Express.
I agree with
So
Dan.
fast. Last time we were here, that evil Madam Guardian interrupted us before we'd gotten the most out of our luxury suites. Don't you think we should make up for it? Come on. Himeko and Mr. Yang are grown-ups. I'm sure they'll cope without us for one night. Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals now that Belobog is full of life again? I know I do.
March, please. I just want to get to the new place.
Come around and have a look.
No, it wasn't. Oh, we're just going straight to the straight to the rooms, eh? Rest. Go to bed. Engine of creation, Cocolia in the ethereal outer space. Gaze of preservation, figment memory of battle forms a blurry and surreal montage. In the midst of this frantic tapestry of events, you see the moment Cocolia perished with the Stellaron. A strange voice speaks to you in a hushed tone. The voice passes rapidly. Try to recall what you saw in those fleeting moments, but find no trace. All of a sudden, you hear it again, a female voice in your
At the
ear.
end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
Oh, Kafka. Okay.
Oh,
There
that's
he
a
is.
Close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right? The likes of us are better suited to shadowy comic relief, eh? Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. You liked it? Really? Told you so. No. I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon?
Who's this rat working for?
What fun can you get out of a giant Vanity Fair like that? True happiness always entails the manifestation of the dignity of mankind. Now, that's a quote I live by. Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kuski will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance.
Wait, is he self-aware?
I wonder, did I bring a little more joy into your lives?
Is this rat the Deadpool of this series?
Answer that. But if the answer is no, then you'll break my heart.
We should be getting back to the Express. Time to find March and Don Hung.
No.
Morning! How did you sleep? I'm full of energy myself.
Dreamed about Sampo.
I'll go check the lunar calendar. Today might be unlucky.
Did you get Himiko's message? It's time to go. The conductor will nag us again if we put the express behind schedule.
Yeah. Well, pack your souvenirs and stuff. Back home we go.
Let's go grab that book. And let's head on out. Actually, I didn't read Himiko's. Oh, I have a lot of unread messages. Herta said she's got something for you to look at back at the simulated universe. She also asked if you blocked her. She seems excited. Terrifying proposition. Good, she promised. Okay. How was your rest? Pom-Pom has completed routine pre-departure inspection, so the Nameless is ready to move on to the next world. Come back to the Express. We've tied up all loose ends. Well, I mean, simple analysis might help shed some light for... Okay. Finally, time to head on out, eh?
Come around and have a look.
Now we gotta come back in like 2 weeks when a bunch of companion quests and the museum opens. Oh geez, that point's like actually right by the way out to the snow plains, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
Here we are at last. It's sad to say goodbye.
Nothing lasts forever. You'll stop feeling sad the moment you set foot on the Express.
Hey, I'm not that heartless, you know.
Let's get on going.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words.
Oh.
Forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Branya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
Thank you.
Welcome home, you three.
Right, time to the new place.
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you.
How would you rate my performance?
I'd say it's a solid 5 stars.
Excellent.
Get some rest on the Express. Jarilo 6 was not an easy ride. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himeko and I agree.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is, soon.
That's right.
That's the path of the Nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing. I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another, that's exactly what I signed up for.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the Nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest, or stay
I don't have a room. You guys haven't given me one yet.
I'll head back to my room then.
And you just live in the library.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation, you must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose. While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
You got it.
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here. Where's our next stop? I can't wait!
Himeko.
The Express crew tread upon the Trailblaze. We travel between the universe is vast beyond. Thank you for becoming our companion. It's virtually
what happened
impossible to destroy a Stellaron. No one, not even Herda, has found a way to break its structure. The best we can do at this stage is to prevent its energy from overflowing. When the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting energy to her exposed its weakness to us for a brief period of time, allowing Welt and I to contain its power. That's about all we can do about a Stellaron. It may be suppressed for now, but it's only a matter of time before it regains power. But this brief window should allow the people on this planet to heal and rebuild. Sure, oftentimes those who are involved in historic events don't have the opportunity to see things from a wider perspective. Qlipoth the Preservation is known for their indifference. Unless you become a zealot like those with the corporation, it's hard to share in the Aeon's power. Determined to preserve the world they loved, the architects held on for hundreds of years. But as the Fragmentum continued to advance, their already wavering faith started to show some cracks. And one particular guardian, Cocolia, abandoned the path of preservation altogether. In contrast, you stood your ground and proved your faith in the Amber Lord. Judging by how the battle turned out, Qlipoth responded to your wish. Their gaze infused you with the power to wield the weapon of a Supreme Guardian and to take control of the Colossus.
Yep.
Sure,
Alright.
ask away.
I think that's
You're
everything.
most welcome.
Well.
So, your first trailblazing expedition has concluded. How do you feel? Be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey. Those feelings will accompany you as long as you tread on the trailblaze, and one day you'll grow used to them. It seems you have something on your mind. Let's hear it. I'd like to hear a fresh perspective myself. As talkative as Himeko is, we've pretty much run out of topics. I'm afraid not. As I've mentioned before, the Stellaron's influence on Jarilo 6 is more profound than we might think. I don't think Belobog's fight against the lingering effects of the Stellaron will end anytime soon. But the balance of power is tilting ever so slightly towards humanity, the crucial factor being the hope you brought about. As intangible as it may sound, don't underestimate hope, because the power it inspires has no limit. Like the Stellaron, it's a seed that may grow into something much bigger. But, in my opinion, the fruit that hope bears will have a much bigger impact than that of the Stellaron.
That's everything.
Get some sleep. We'll be heading off again soon.
You got it. I'll just find a chair or something. What's up, Pom Pom?
Checking Star Rail stability. Pom Pom needs to focus.
Good
You got it, Pom Pom.
Spatial readout. Back to the normal bracket. Star Rail stability keeps rising. 56%, 57%. The numbers have stabilized. Dispatch the Express. Oh, welcome back to the Express. You've
What's up,
accomplished
little
your
dude?
Trailblaze mission. The Express appreciates your help.
No problem. Where's our next stop?
Destination will be announced at the navigation meeting.
You got
For
it.
now, get some rest and stay tuned.
All right. We need to get some juice for March.
Pom Pom almost forgot. There you go. Careful not to spill it.
Thank you, conductor.
Forgot to bring you souvenirs.
Don't worry about it. Jarilo 6 probably doesn't have anything worth buying anyway. Plus, it's your first time on a Trailblaze mission, so Pom Pom will let it slide this time. But don't forget, next time.
You got it.
Right away. To avoid encountering the anomalies again, the Express will dispatch shortly and head to a more stable area. For your safety, please don't leave your seat until the Express has reached cruising speed.
Silent Galaxy complete. Excellent. Oh, I need level 29? Trap with no return and wildfire. It's like 4 CDs to add, isn't it? Ooh. Oh, one from Merida? Where's a... Set that one. No. So, missions. I need 29 to go to the new place. So what am I right now? 28. Oh, that's a lot of coin. That's a lot of XP. Claim that. So both of those. Gladiator. Oh, I need to complete Harmony. Good stuff. Berta wants to go to 3. Let's do Natasha's character mission. Teleport.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Natasha. Yep. Need any help?
You came at a good time. There is something you can help me with. According to my patient records, there are a few that haven't come for their follow-up visits. It happens from time to time, but never as regularly as this. I'm a bit concerned. Have you heard of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society?
Nope.
Generally speaking, mutual aid societies like these allow patients to share their experiences and support each other. It's a way of countering all the negative emotional effects of being ill. But there might be more to this society than that. I've got a few patients who have started refusing treatment since joining the society. It certainly makes you wonder. And the most suspicious part is that no matter how much I ask, no one's ever willing to tell me anything about it. And that's where you might be able to help.
You want me to go undercover?
It sounds dangerous, but what I want you to do is actually very simple. Investigate this so-called mutual aid society and find out what exactly they're up to.
You
If
got
I
it.
find out they're preventing me from doing my job, or if they're bringing harm to my patients, I won't just sit on the sidelines. Can I entrust you with this task?
Yep. No problem.
This little clinic has huge numbers of patients to deal with every day. If I didn't have you here to help me out, I wouldn't be able to focus on giving them quality care. Good luck. I'll be sure to thank you properly when you're back.
Origin of medicine. So we need to go find patients. What's up, dude?
I've seen you in the clinic. You run errands for Natasha, right?
Sometimes.
Your cover? What are you talking about? Let me guess. Natasha wants you to persuade me to go back for a follow-up visit, right?
Natasha just wants to make sure you're doing okay, man.
I'm terminal. Life will be over before I know it. Of course not. I read it in a book. Every book I read has descriptions that match my symptoms exactly. I can diagnose myself with a dozen incurable diseases before I get halfway through.
Okay, but using WebMD isn't helpful.
Situation, a follow-up visit is just a waste of time and money. Not to mention medicine. What else is there to say? Natasha was seeing me free of charge. She said I could keep a tab running for as long as I liked, then pay it back when I had the opportunity. I guess I'm too proud.
Appearances are more important than life, I feel you.
Have at it. You won't change my mind. Dr. Vash never charged me anything either. Natasha's great, but Vash was always my number one.
Who's Vash?
Natasha's brother.
Oh.
They both used to practice medicine back in Rivertown. I heard he was a top student from the Overworld Medical Academy. Belobog's main hospital wanted him. I have no idea what convinced him to set up down here. A kind heart, maybe. You think I don't want to? I heard that he passed away. I should keep my voice down. Don't go telling anyone else about this next bit.
You got it.
I heard that Natasha had something to do with Dr. Vash's death. They say she was jealous that her brother had stolen her patients, so she...
You believe
It's
it?
just something people were saying. I don't think Dr. Natasha could do something like that. Forget I said anything. Since Dr. Natasha sent you over specially, I'll do her a favor. I'll go to the clinic for my follow-up a little later. Bye for now.
Thanks, dude.
Avoiding a follow-up visit due to money issues. I should find another patient to talk to.
You.
What was that? Oh, you'll have to be louder. My ears aren't what they used to be. Everything's muffled. Ah! A follow-up visit. Is that what you're asking about? Natasha's a wonderful girl. She always gives me a thorough checkup. But at this age, it's rather a lot to bear. Even if they could cure me. I'm sure I wouldn't be around for long. I don't want to waste anyone's time. Not for youngsters like yourself. When you get to my time of life, Good health is a bit of a luxury, I'm afraid. My husband had the same illness as me, but he never touched the medicine. He wanted to make sure I had enough. Then, one day, he said he needed to take care of some things at the mine. He never came back. He was forever saying he wanted to go before I did. Ah, selfish old fool. I miss him. Now that he's gone, who cares how long I stick around? You're not wrong, I suppose. That girl certainly spares me no effort. But I always feel like I'm a burden to her. Okay, you win. It's off for another follow-up visit with Dr. Natasha, I suppose. Did you want to say virtual who?
Mutual aid.
Right, I heard you. Do you have to shout? No, I've never heard of any mutual aid society.
Alright, thank you.
Avoiding a follow-up visit
next
with her
dude.
husband. I should find another patient to talk to.
You.
Why haven't I gone for my follow-up visit? Are you a patient too, or did Dr. Natasha send you over?
What makes you
Who
say
else would
that?
care about people like me? I don't need Dr. Natasha's help now. Tell her to save her worries and medicine for other people. A dispute? No. She's the only kind-hearted doctor in the underworld. I just don't really approve of her methods, that's all. Too idealistic and no real efficacy. She tries to save everyone, which means she can't save anyone. In the end, it's the patients who suffer, and she just tires herself out. Miners like me don't have time for lengthy treatments. If I can't take something and get right back to work, I may as well lie down and wait for death to come knocking. Did you, know Dr. Vash? His wonder medicine is cheap, and the results are immediate. You just need to, be willing to, take a little risk. Dr. Vash's medicine is different. Lots of people make a full recovery after taking it, but some get worse, and the unlucky ones check out early.
Oh.
Even knowing the risk, most people fight tooth and nail to get hold of the medicine. You know why? You're smarter than you look. When life forces you to the edge, you'll throw yourself at any opportunity, even if it means risking it all. For people like us, a slow and torturous treatment is the same as a death sentence. If it's between that and a quick result, we'll take the latter. Forget it.
Oh, okay.
Why am I telling you all this? Dr. Vash is dead anyway.
Where can I get the medicine?
You're interested in the wonder medicine? Listen up. The Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society is still selling that medicine. I can tell you where they trade, but there's a rule. You must not tell any of this to Dr. Natasha. You hear? If you break the rule, you'll face the consequences. Yeah, take this. It's the address. A final warning. Do not reveal this information to Natasha.
Reveal this information to Natasha. Got it.
The wonder medicine. What should I do next? That patient didn't want me to tell Natasha about this. Should I listen to him?
Let's investigate first. It's in Rivet Town. Teleport. And it's back up here.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Oh, good, the vagrants.
Medicine. Oh, you mean Dr. Vash's wonder medicine, right? You're the same as everyone else that comes through here. If you want medicine, you don't need to go any further. You talk to me. And we only take cash. This ain't a charity. No money? Then you don't get any. You go home and wait for death.
The American
Say, what are
healthcare
you
system.
trying to pull here? If you can't afford it, then get out of my sight. I've got
Of
medicine
course.
now. Wait a minute. Your clothes. Are you friends with that doctor woman? I've seen you at the clinic before. I know it. Get lost. Now. If you're a friend of that woman, then you're not...
Wait. What about our medicine?
Get lost. All of you. Save your breath and come back some other time.
That medicine seller sure closed up shop in a hurry. I should head back and report to Natasha. It's getting late. Where to now?
Natasha. They're selling the miracle cure. 10% chance of death.
So the Mutual Aid Society found Vash's research results, and now they're selling this so-called wonder medicine to patients? Any organization doing something like this is interested in more than just mutual aid.
What exactly did your brother do?
I'm not surprised. They'll know that I'm completely against them using this wonder medicine. What Vash left behind is nothing more than reagents and experimental byproducts. The word medicine doesn't apply here. I warned the patients countless times, but it seems like they've had their heads in the sand all along. No wonder they kept the Mutual Aid Society a secret from me. I'm guessing the patients you met weren't exactly singing my praises, which is why you tracked the dealer down and made inquiries first. I don't blame you. After everything you heard, I'm grateful you came back to find me. Your trust is important to me. If you're curious about Vash's wonder medicine, you should ask some of the patients in the clinic. See what they have to say about the effects.
You got it.
Some people say that Dr. Vash was a saint who came from the overworld to help those in need. I don't buy it. People's doctor, that's just what people who've bought into the myth like to say. Vash used to distribute free medicine all the time, but he couldn't have cared less about the people taking the medicine. The hard truth is that we were just his test subjects. It didn't matter if the medicine worked or not. What mattered was having a constant stream of willing lab rats. Of course, I can't control what anyone else thinks. That's just how I see it.
The medicine Vash left behind? That stuff. Can you even call it medicine? I know Dr. Natasha's here, but I have to tell it like it is. Vash had zero medical ethics. He didn't deserve the title doctor. He may have had the capability, but he didn't use it to help anyone. Whenever I went to see him, he never even asked about my illness. He just prescribed me his so-called wonder medicine. If it were you, would you have taken that medicine?
Probably not. So her brother was just throwing random shit at patients, seeing what worked?
I still haven't worked out how to convey it to you. The issues surrounding Vash. My relationship with him. The things he's done in the underworld. It's a long story. I'm guessing you've heard a lot of different opinions of Vash. What do you make of him? I want you to go and visit another patient, a victim of the wonder medicine. I want you to see the real consequences of abusing that medicine. Once you've understood her situation, come back and tell me what you think. After that, I want to ask for your help again.
You got it. Find the victim of the wonder medicine. Oh, jeez.
Who are you? Who am I?
Oh, jeez.
Where's my husband? And where's my child? Where are they? You don't know. They don't know. Nobody knows. Where did they go?
Come over here, child. It's best to leave that poor lady in peace. Let me explain. That poor lady. Both her husband and child became ill and passed away.
And that,
Before her family passed away, she was a carefree young woman. Her husband and child caught a mysterious illness. The symptoms weren't grave, but their livelihood was certainly impacted. In order to try and rid themselves of the ailment once and for all, they bought some kind of wonder medicine. Who would have thought their condition would deteriorate so rapidly after they began using it?
wonderful.
The two began to suffer terribly, such that death then became a blessing. It wasn't long before they departed this world, one after the other. From that moment on, she became as you see her now. If Dr. Natasha hadn't taken her under her wing, well, it doesn't bear thinking about.
Just sounds like poison.
What more could have been done? They were warned about the medicine. They were told about the risks. And they chose to roll the dice. Talking about it tires me out. At least my husband and I are able to help her where we can. I just hope that one day she can lead a normal life again.
Guess wanna go kick the dealer's ass, Natasha? Your exploration makes yeah, I'm back.
Did you speak to her? By the look on your face, I'm assuming you've come to understand the wonder medicine all too well. Be it Vash or the Mutual Aid Society, forces like that can take full advantage of the typical underworld state of mind. Let me tell you a story.
Okay.
There was once a brilliant overworld doctor with unmatched pharmaceutical skill. The doctor was set on developing a medicine that would steel the human body against the cold. He named his research project Blizzard Immunity. But his research met with obstruction time and time again, the biggest factor being a lack of test subjects. Tampering with the human immune system carries huge risk, and nobody in the overworld was willing to submit themselves to such experiments.
Oh, no.
The doctor got in touch with his sister in the underworld, claiming that he wanted to support the medical effort below ground.
And then he got his supply of test subjects.
His sister was overjoyed. After all, as far as medicine was concerned, her brother had always been the standard she'd strive to attain. She brought her brother underground and entrusted him with her clinic and laboratory. I think you know what comes next.
Yeah.
Issuing free medicine to the needy was just Vash's way of conducting experiments on his test subjects. On some level, his reagents were able to alleviate the patient's suffering, but nothing more. They would forget their pain for a while and neglect their regular treatment plans. The result? Patients with mild illness would attribute their recovery to the so-called wonder medicine, while patients with serious illness would quickly deteriorate, and sometimes die. I cannot accept that their fate was simply the result of misfortune or risk. No true doctor would accept that. That's why I want you to help me recover all the wonder medicine. Are you willing to take on this assignment?
You got it.
Thank you. This will be hard for the people that have come to rely on the Wonder Medicine. But it's up to us to remove this false hope. You mustn't hesitate. Recover every last reagent that Vash left behind. I'll take responsibility for the consequences. Don't worry about that. Go. I'll be waiting for the good news.
All right, let's go kick some people's ass. Let's go. We got execute authority, baby. Time for an ass kicking.
Stop right there. No one's allowed up ahead.
Hand over the medicine.
Playing the hero, are we? Is this a stick-up? Wait a minute, you're that clinic woman's lackey, aren't you? She's after our medicine and sent you here to smash the place. Men, look lively and send this idiot.
Oh no. The dudes with shovels are gonna try and fight back.
Clemency?
Oh.
Never heard of it.
Keep up. My tempo!
Naughty children, you're in bad shape.
Oh damn, he didn't get shot. Bop.
Step aside.
And boom. Next.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Boxes has some medicine labels with experiment numbers. Suddenly hear footsteps behind you.
Look who we have here. Your reputation precedes you, outsider. I didn't take you for a bandit and a thief. You listen here. I'm the president of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society. The medicine we hold here is lifeblood for many of our members. Are you sure you want to deprive them of that?
Yes.
Those poor patients. Along comes a life-saving wonder medicine only to be snatched away by a shameless bandit like you. The underworld is full of sickness. What would happen if we left it all to that clinic to treat? My mutual aid society has relieved that doctor of patients at the end of the road. Shouldn't she be thanking me?
Ghoul.
Seems like you are quite bent on dismantling our operations, aren't you?
Look at this fucking ghoul.
Fine. Seeing as you came all this way, it'd be rude not to give you the opportunity. Men, seize the medicine thief.
Oh good, more fight. Let's go.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn up.
Zap.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Boosh.
Lance ablaze.
Oh no. Not inspire. What are we gonna do? Oh, it actually survived. Dang.
I'm on guard.
And there it goes. Easy.
Blast it! What did we ever do to you? Why are you taking away our moneymaker?
Moneymaker?
So you admit it then? You're not in this to save lives, you're in it to get rich.
What are you doing here? Oh, as if we didn't have enough trouble already.
Selling fake medicine with false kindness. You should have expected trouble to find you sooner or later. I have a responsibility to protect the well-being of my patients. Or to put it another way, I must eradicate any and all threats to them.
You can't save everyone. The underworld is teeming with sickness. How could you possibly pull it off?
You're right. I can't save everyone alone. But if I must, I would sacrifice food and sleep to treat them. The debt that Vash owes to the underworld rests with me. All I can do is help everyone to the best of my ability. To the very end.
So stubborn. In that sense, you're no different from your crazy brother.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. Your actions today have saved many underworld families.
No problem, Natasha.
I'll find a way to dispose of Vash's leftover reagents. Next time the Mutual Aid Society wants to whip up a quack cure, they'll be out of luck. Let's go back to town. I still owe those patients an explanation.
Come on, treasure first. There we go. Now we can go back down.
It's getting late. Where to now?
And up.
Uh-oh. It looks like the patients have surrounded Natasha. Let's hear what they're saying.
What are you saying, Doctor? The wonder medicine is out of supply?
Correct. That medicine is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Wildfire has cut off the supply chain. Your ailments need rational, scientific treatment. Relying on pseudo-medicines will only worsen your condition.
Rational and scientific, huh? The way I see it, you're just jealous you lost your patients.
How dare you speak to Dr. Natasha like that? Where are your manners?
Ma'am, please think for a moment. How can you still be siding with her? That wonder medicine was working fine for us, and now it's gone because she wants it to be? How can she?
I understand your anger, but as your doctor, I ask you to trust my judgment. I will find a way to access more medical resources and help you through your struggles. If I must, I'll get help from the surface.
The surface. I almost forgot that you were an overworld big shot.
Have some respect for Dr. Natasha.
If it's respect she wants, she better find a replacement for the wonder medicine fast. If not, I'll tell everyone about how she set up Dr. Vash. I'm out of here.
So, what was that all about? Yeah.
Oh, you're here. I apologize. That must have made for uncomfortable viewing.
You okay?
I'm okay. If I were in his shoes, I may well have had the same reaction. Now I need to focus on treating the patients and dispelling their doubts. Let's leave it for now. I'll feel a lot better once I've gotten rid of this mess that Vash left us. Now's as good a time as any to tell you Vash's whole story. If there's anything you want to know, don't hesitate to ask. No, but I used to think we were so close that we may as well have been. I actually grew up in the orphanage. It wasn't until I was adopted by an overworld family that life changed for me. My adoptive mother always saw me as her own flesh and blood. And Vash loved me like a sister. That is while we were still young. My adoptive parents belonged to a prominent medical family. As kids, we were exposed to all kinds of medical texts. When we were older, both of us got straight into Belobog's medical school. We were on a path into the medical profession. I didn't know he had leftover reagents in Rivet Town. I was shocked when you told me. If you fail to make a clean break with the past creeps up on you. He was gentle and introverted. But when it came to work, he could be absurdly obsessive. Like a completely different person. Whenever I made a mistake in an experiment, he'd bite my head off. And then a while later, he'd apologize and comfort me. He was conflicted in that way.
Did he really die?
It's a long story. Ever since he was little, Vash had always wanted to develop a medicine called blizzard immunity. He saw the human body's vulnerability to cold as a disease, and wanted to cure it so that humanity could survive the eternal freeze. If he succeeded, people would be able to leave Belobog and rebuild their homes in the snow plains. I do admire his vision and perseverance, even though blizzard immunity always seemed unachievable to me. I knew his research in the overworld wasn't going well. I used to write to him and ask him to come down and stay with the kids in the orphanage for a while. I thought it might help take his mind off his research. But I was too young to know what long-term frustration could do to a person. It changed him in a terrible way. During his stay in the underworld, he met patients affected by fragmentum corrosion with mild symptoms.
Oh no.
Compared with non-patients, their bodies reacted differently to hot and cold. And that fascinated Vash. He began to simulate mild fragmentum corrosion, thinking that it could lead to breakthroughs in developing blizzard immunity. Those reagents of his aren't cure-alls for critical illness. That doesn't exist. Vash made the reagents to mitigate the suffering of his patients in the short term. A convenient way for him to observe changes in his test subjects. But behind my back, he had been doling out the reagents to residents who were kept in the dark. When it finally struck me that something was wrong, his terrible research had already turned him into a madman. Indeed. And it all happened under my nose. How ridiculous. My judgment was clouded by trust in a loved one. When his experiments were exposed, I spent a long time with Oleg discussing how to handle the aftermath. This was shortly before the underworld was sealed off. There were hardly any Silvermane guards remaining. We spent ages trying to find a way to handle Vash. In the end, Oleg suggested that we banish him and permanently deny him access to the underworld. Had his victims found out the truth, Vash would have been torn to pieces by furious underworlders. I was young and weak at the time. Oleg must have worried about how I'd react to such a scenario, or he wouldn't have suggested banishment.
Not a particularly harsh punishment for what he did.
He deserved much worse. Oleg and I took Vash to the overworld. He made his final request to us. To take him outside the city to the snow plains he'd always wanted to conquer. His figure gradually disappeared into the snow curtain. I've been telling myself that Vash is dead ever since.
But we don't know.
Forgive me.
Oh
I'm
geez.
not good at telling stories. Vash was a terrible brother and a worse doctor. That's all you need to know. Let's call it a day. Thank you for cleaning up the mess my brother left behind. Here, for your trouble.
And there we go, and Natasha's story is done. Get that good XP. Training. That. Level up a relic. Complete one stage in simulated universe. Yeah, let's go give World 3 a try. I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked, but oh yeah, that's right. You just want me to go in and try World 3. Point rewards have been refreshed. Good to know. Planar ornaments will be unlocked from World 3. Exchanging immersion rewards after defeating elites or bosses. As the equilibrium level increases, simulating worlds will have challenges, higher difficulty. Easier it is to... Okay, so does that... yes. First time clear rewards. Credits wandering track. The Janho Lofu. that the only 2 ornaments in the game so far? They haven't added Bellabog? Okay. Recommended level 45. I don't have equilibrium level for, oh jeez. Wait, no. Yeah. The hunt. So, have you adapted to this version of the simulated universe yet? Not really. See, got it. Some good news for you. The computer's grown highly adapted to you throughout all the immersion experiences and machine learning we've been doing. You can now immerse yourself deeper with the simulated universe, guide your mind, and build your own exclusive planar ornament. A very useful souvenir. Machine uses your mind to add variables to the simulated universe, thereby generating what we call a probable world. Then I use relic cloning tech mastered from my fragmentum research to extract this part out of all the data, creating a planar ornament. Okay. Neat. Let's start with a blessing. Delay character's action. Grab that one. Oh.
It's too late to
And I think we'll call it a day after this run.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up.
Hit with the zap.
Naughty children, savor the vigor of
That one dies. And nearly. There we go. Oh shit, it's Nanook. You suddenly fall into a vortex. Looking up, you see their huge body obscuring the sky and sun. There's a huge open wound on their torso from which golden blood flows. You tremble as their eyes glance at you. Immediately, the air heats up and pain hits you hard. You realize that this is the moment of death. What happened? Consciousness has been cut off, reconnecting to the simulated universe. You were disconnected because you just got killed by Nanook. Nanook had never met Akavili before, so it's understandable that they don't know you, but I didn't expect them to attack you. That hurt. No, I just forgot to remind him. Next time I will ask Skrillium to take precautions. When struck with a killing blow. Nice. Okay, so the destruction relics were like destruction characters do. They're builds like self-sustained tanks.
Time for the turn up.
Gotcha.
That'll take more than you're in
I guess like tank DPS hybrid, I should say. Just kill that one off. Zap. Very nice. There we go. Characters are hit or consume their own HP. 70% chance. That one, I guess. There we go. That weakness opening.
Step aside. I have no interest in
Boom.
This song's just for keep up.
And
that'll take you're in bad shape.
stone's down. Oh, So close. Kill. Good job, Dan. And let's get the healing. There we go. Easy. Gains a shield when they hit half. Equal. Okay. Currents. What do we got? Hole number 5 of the United Theater was of anticipation. Science. Off play. Art. The more mighty, the Sigma Maiden's accompaniment. That eternal maiden, the man whose figure contains the golden ratio, coiled posture. When sun. Soon the curtains are drawn. Synthesized color Tara. Pretty sure that has a gun. Changed the program. The era of Acavili has ended and classical artists are dead. Nowadays, action movies are the crowd pleaser. Tell me your choice. Please let me go. I want to ask whether you prefer action. Every 6 turns, conducted by all allies. Yes. This is an interactive play. This is part of the show. We hope to see. Combat. Push. Oh, he starts.
Time for the main event. Keep up.
Big zap.
Savor the vigor of it.
Lance at the ready. Indestructible.
Defense. Yeah.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Die.
Pretty good crowd today.
Nope.
This song's just for you. Let's rock.
You're in bad shape.
I'm on guard.
Ooh. Hopefully that should do enough to kill it.
Time for the main event. Turn up the volume.
Naughty children, don't listen.
Store.
Nice teamwork.
Time for a nap time.
Lance.
I should have gone for the shit. One's
Too
done.
late to repent. The time's now.
Pretty good crowd to keep up. Light
Zap him. Heal serval.
Ready
I'm on
to
guard.
jam.
Boom.
Lance at the ready.
To the finish.
Ugh. Here we go. That one. And path resonance. Complete.
That enemy certainly isn't friendly.
Can't stop.
Boom.
Move carefully.
Why not open with the arrows?
Move carefully.
This song's just for
And with the zap.
You're in bad shape.
There we go.
I'm on guard. Defend the weak.
And the taunt. There we go.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking.
pretty good crowd today. Keep up.
Ugh.
My tempo. Turn up the volume.
Boosh.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Are we getting so many crits? Damn.
My tempo.
That'll take more than medicine. You're in bad shape.
Boosh.
Nap time.
Boosh. Actually, I should have saved Servals. For when he recovers. Shit. Boom.
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Crit? No. Dang.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
High temperature operation. Yeah, I really should have saved Serval.
Turn up the volume.
You're in bad shape.
Lance at the ready.
Go.
To the finish.
And zap him.
My tempo.
Heal Dan.
Don't worry about me.
Get him.
Just in time.
It's a big heal. Oh, this thing's actually kicking our ass a little bit.
Nice teamwork.
Build up technique. Oh.
Turn up the volume.
Zap.
Ready to lose yourself?
And with the bigger zap.
Or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
Time for savor the
Shoot him. Excellent. Enhanced attack.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Build up. Goes for another dancing cinder. Ooh.
This song's just for you. Keep up. My tempo.
Break. Zap him. Heals.
Nice teamwork.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Pretty good crowd today. Let's rock.
Goes for another Crimson Blade.
Naughty children, don't listen. Nap time.
And that should kill. Yeah, there we go. the one time I don't go for a remembrance build, it throws me the disassociation card. Ooh. Obtained a curio, an interesting item from my collection that I put in the simulated universe. Curios give a persistent buff, and they're going to completely rewrite your subsequent exploration. Okay. That makes it so that we can get more hunt. Okay. After winning a battle, you get a free 3-star. Let's go for the hunt seal. Oh. Okay. Blessing obtained, auspicious star. And that's the inner ornament generator. Need an emulsifier every time you generate planar ornaments. Emulsifier. Once you exit the simulation. Okay. Ooh, we get a lot. HP attack crit rate, attack HP. So, relics. You've already got one. No, relics. HP. HP break effect. That. No more of these. Wind damage boost. HP crit rate. Wind. Quantum. HP attack crit rate. That is the best one we have for you. Natasha scales off health. So we could give her that. But the attack and crit rate boost tells me that that would be a whole lot better on Dan. And Dan's really starting to fall behind in equipment. So let's give Dan that stuff. There we go. Increase wearer's HP. And wearer's speed reaches 120 or more. Okay. Yeah, I think that's best on Dan. Grab all that. Complete exploration of Simulated Universe 3. To purchase one curio, enhance. Let's enhance 2 random. Very nice. At 6 of 13. Okay. Pop. Oh, sweet, I don't even need to taunt. They've already locked onto the character I want them fighting.
Pretty good crowd today.
And break.
That'll take more nap time.
Boosh. Recover.
Step aside.
What level are they? They're already at level 45.
This song's just for you. Turn up the
Zap.
volume.
Zap.
My tempo.
That'll take more than medicine. You're in bad shape.
Lance at the ready. Not a scratch.
Whoa, 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 whoa. And down goes Trailblade. Oh! Down goes Trailblazer.
I have to keep going.
Time for the mate. Turn up the volume.
Zap. Break that one.
That'll take more.
Break the other. Lock on target. Oh jeez. Down.
Keep up. My tempo.
Go.
Savor the vigor of it.
Oh, nearly with all the damage.
I'm okay.
Go.
The time is now.
Here we go. And
The volume.
break till broken. There we go. Increase crit rate. That one. Oop.
Clemency? Never heard of it. It's too late to repent.
Keep up. My tempo.
Shock.
Children, don't listen. You're in bad shape.
The masks.
Step aside. I have no interest.
Broken again.
Time for the main. Turn up the volume.
Time for a shot. Nap time. Savor the vigor of it.
That should hopefully mean it dies to all the damage over time it has on it. Ooh. Serval's down.
Time
Yeah.
for an encore.
The time is now.
Yeah, there goes Serval.
Must go on.
You're in bad shape.
Boosh.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
600. Jeez. Oops, I guess they do have all the attack boosts from the dang mask. 600.
This can't be.
You're in bad shape.
The hunt. Max HP. And we're gonna end with this dude. because there's no way Natasha makes it through all this.
That'll savor the vigor of I'm okay.
Man, even without attack boost, these things do crazy damage now. Suppose they are 5 levels ahead and we don't have like a perfectly maxed out loadout on anybody. But still, that's crazy damage. There we go.
I have plenty of medicine.
Oh, yeah. The destruction ability we have with the revive, and there we go. Defeat. And with that, we'll call it here. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next stream. I hope you guys have a good night, and bye-bye.